Mm, 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 mm. Wait, my boob. Okay. Reporting live from the gutter. Okay. Ah. So I have to go back. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are a returning subby, welcome to another video. And if you are new here, hopefully you like what you see. You smash the subscribe button and you join the Yay Gang, the Yay family, the Yay family. And I abandoned y'all. I abandoned my fam. So let me grab my wine, child. I abandoned my fam for like so many months. Ndim oro in acrimony. It's definitely me. So I thought it's about damn time I get back on YouTube. And obviously after such a long hiatus, I have to obviously just give like a life update. So yeah, welcome to my life update video. Okay, hold on. First things first, sis nama equipment. Sis nama, okay? Hold on. Do you see this? She's fancy. Oh, she's fancy. Yeah, my boyfriend got me this for my birthday for YouTube. So hopefully the sound is gonna be even better now. You know, I can't just come back and yeah, I need to come back better. You know what I mean? Yeah. So life lately has been relatively good. So last we actually spoke because I know my last video was the APC vlog. So if you've watched that, thank you for watching firstly, and yay! Then you'll know that she is now officially eligible to register as a CASA. Okay. Yes, so that happened with my little hiatus. Like kind of just coming to terms with like, oh wow, I'm finally here now. I'm finally eligible. There's like no more hurdles to jump over. I mean, yeah, we do have. I still need to rate myself on a few competencies. Because I have explained this in previous videos, but maybe if this is your first time here, to qualify as a CASA, you need to pass your board exams, you need to complete a minimum of 3,600 hours of training, and during that training, you are supposed to obtain certain competencies. So I have like a few left that I need to rate myself on. In terms of those hours, I'm almost done with those. Like I'll be way over the 3,600 by the time the year ends, so I'm not stressed about that. And then obviously now I've passed my exams, both of them, and there's no more studying left to do. Hold on. No more studying left to do. I think that's, okay, it's not my favorite part. My favorite part was the salary increase. But it's my second favorite part is that I'd like all these hectic ass loops that we have to jump through to become CAs. Yeah, I've kind of gone through the most of it. And like I said, I just have those competencies left to rate myself on. So, yeah. So now that brings about a whole new challenge of its own. Because now it's like, okay, you're almost at the end of training, so what now? Like, what are you gonna do next year? And then now there's that whole conversation that I must have with myself of like, you know, what kind of industry do I want to be in? Because I mean, it's one thing to be a CASA, but CASA is not in itself a career, which was pointed out to me by someone who is a CASA that I've known for a few years. So I just hit him up, for some advice, and he was like, a lot of people aim for, I want to be a CA, but CA is not a career. Do you know what I mean? You have to actually, are you going to be in banking? You're going to be a financial manager. And if you are a financial manager, what kind of industry? Is it going to be a retail industry? Do you know what I mean? Because if you're just kind of doing whatever, it's going to be more difficult for you to actually end up where you want. You kind of need to know, where am I going at this stage? So that's where I'm at now. It's like, okay, ultimately, like, what am I finna do? Because the more experience you have in that particular field, the better it is for you. And obviously you might be able to climb up the ladder quicker as well. And yeah, I mean, who doesn't want a promotion? So it's those kind of chats where, to also, am I open to moving overseas? It needs it because there's a lot of opportunities for CAs overseas, in the UK, the US, Australia, all over. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I have started applying for jobs. I already have a job offer for next year, but we'll see what happens. But I don't want to go on too much about like work and stuff. But yeah, lately it's just been that vibe of like, okay, now that I've gone through like the brunt of what needs to be done to qualify, now it's like, okay, what's next? Start researching, all of that. So I've been doing that, looking into like different opportunities and all of that. Some opportunities have been coming to me, like via LinkedIn. Yeah, like just messages on LinkedIn, like, hey, you're eligible to register as a CSA. Like, as soon as I put that on my bio, started getting like messages and stuff from different people, different firms, different whatever opportunities. So I'm just gonna explore all of them, do my research, and we'll see. But like, in terms of life, oh, hold on. In terms of life, like in general, I'd say like things have been pretty good. I know that over the past, like since I left varsity, I've spoken about this before on the channel as well, but like 2020 for me was very like dark, like it was bad. I mean, on top of already feeling the way I was feeling, kwatwa pandemic, kwatwa Panasonic wasn't out. So like it was even more so like dark. It was a dark time, child. And then last year was like my mental health was recovering, was getting better. And this year, like, am I gonna say, am I happy? Hey, I might just be happy. Yeah, like my mental health has been like at least getting better and better from last year to this year. So I might just use the H word. I have not been happy in like since 2019 basically. 2022. So at least my mental health is going the right direction. And then I know in 2021, like financially it was bad because I moved to apartment by myself. So the rent I was paying increased. It wasn't exactly like double, but it did increase the amount of rent that I was paying. So like fine. Then I got a car. I was like, okay. I have to pay insurance. Okay. Petrol. Okay. It was bad. And then now, since obviously I stay alone, everything is on me, like all the furniture and stuff that I needed. When I first moved to my apartment, I was just talking to my friend about this like the other day, Obana, cause he came over. I bought a TV recently. He came over watching TV and all of that. And then I'm like, hey yo, do you remember when it was just a couch in my lounge? Like just a couch? There was nothing. There was no carpet, no coffee table, no nothing. And now like the place is furnished and I have a TV. I have, all the appliances that I need and everything. So basically 2021 was just just me putting my money towards necessities and things that I need for the home and not actually enjoying my money. So I think that was why, even though my mental health was improving, it still wasn't good, because like I'm not having any money to do fun stuff for myself. Like I'm working every day, but I can't go to the spa. I can't, take myself out for dinner, because galogu there's a pizza every month and there's the big purchase. So yeah, but I think 2022 and thus far, it's been good. Like it's really been good. And I do recall saying in my first video that I uploaded for this year, that I had a good feeling about 2022, and she is not disappointing. She is not disappointing. Like, yeah, it's been pretty good. Oh, hold on. Yeah. In terms of my love life, there isn't really much to report there. I'm still with my mans. We good. Like, my friends ask me, like, I was Swangile, and they'll ask me, like, how are things with Liabona? And like, it's always just like good. Like, so I'm very grateful for that, because I know that like Israel Zamjolo can literally fuck up your entire life. Like it spills over into every other area of your life. Now you're upset at work, you're upset with your friend, you're just upset. So I'm grateful that they're pretty good between us. Like we don't have relationships. Like I always tell them, like when they ask me how things are going, like we don't have drama in my relationship. I have nothing to report. Like there's no tea. Like there's no tea. We just have like a normal couple fights, like small things, but there's no like significant issues and problems like cheating scandals and you made someone else pregnant and no child. No child. We would not be dating if that was the case. If that was the case. So I think we're pretty happy. Everything is kind of like in harmony. Hey, I don't want to talk about how good and like okay things have been lately too much, because when things are too good and then like it's a sharp kev. I don't want that to happen. I don't know, like I've heard people say this before, so I know I'm not the only one, but like when things are just good, you just feel like, hey man, it's suspicious. Like hold on, like what's gonna happen? Like what's y'all tricking me, universe, God? Like yeah. But I'm just gonna let go of that mentality and just be like, look, life is good. I suffered for a couple years. I deserve to be happy, okay? And things are they're coming together. It's all good. Yeah, I think I'm in a good place in general. So I really have no excuse for not being on YouTube. I really don't, because it's not like I was going through anything. But I did have a period of time where I was just focusing on trying to prep, like with my mom. She helped a lot. Trying to prep for umcimbi, which is called umbulelo in Xhosa, which is kind of like thank you, if I were to put it in English. Where you just basically just saying thank you to the ancestors for just all the blessings and whatever, and for walking through this life thing with you. And I had recently just passed my APC. Like as I said, things have been kind of, I don't have anything like any significant, like obviously there's minor things here and there, but that's just life, like things that are kind of manageable. There isn't any significant like grief or problem or some big issue, and that's something to be grateful for. I passed my APC first time, and like that paper I also included in my APC vlog. Like when we wrote, it was terrible conditions. Actually, Usaika still needs to answer to that, but yes, I didn't response yet. But anyway, we wrote under terrible conditions. So the fact that I was able to pass, like I was like, oh my god, thank you, obviously pray to the Lord and be like, thank you, Jesus, thank you, Lord. Yeah, so I did that, and that kind of took a lot of my time and energy and my money too. So yeah, I was focusing on that for a while, but other than that, I really don't have an excuse. I really don't. But I'm back now, guys. I really am back. I'm gonna try to be consistent. It's June now, Pride Month. I don't know if you guys noticed my eye makeup. It's giving pride, isn't it? I did my pride eye makeup, but anyway, it's June now. In less than 2 months, actually, it's gonna be my channel's 1 year anniversary. So I think now is the time to be pushing and being consistent, so that by the time the 1 year Annie comes, at least it's not like 1 year anniversary, you haven't even been here, So in terms of like family and friends, yeah, I mean, it's all good. All good. Like, I'm so sorry that I do not have no tea for y'all other than me being happy. But yeah, like in terms of friends, there's been like one bump in terms of friendships. And that's with a friend that I recently became friends with. And by recently, I mean 2020. That's recent to me. Because a lot of my friends are from like primary school or high school. So we've been friends for like over a decade, a lot of them. So 2020 would be recent for me. So there was a bit of something there, but it wasn't like drama. They just were going through some things. There was a misunderstanding. Yeah, but we spoke about it and it's all good. In terms of family, like, there's something exciting coming up in late September for the family, but I can't reveal because it's not my news to reveal, but it will be on the channel at some point. Yeah, it will be on the channel at some point, but it's only like good things, positive things, exciting things. Wow. Hold on. Having a channel, like, and you get to have like these kind of videos they kind of work like diary sessions, because now I'm kind of speaking to you guys about how my life has been lately. And as I'm talking, I'm realizing that, I have a lot to be grateful for. And yes, I did do Mbulela, and yes, I do pray to the Lord and say thank you on a basis. But I don't know. I just feel like I'm even more thankful now that I'm actually realizing, wow, actually, things are kind of peachy. That's something to be happy about, because I mean, I'm sure we've all been through some terrible time in our lives, so we know what it's like to be down horrendous. So when you're up, it's definitely something to be grateful for. But yeah, life lately has been good. In terms of work, they're also like trying to enforce the whole thing of going back to working at the client or working at the office, and I don't like that. It's kind of, I don't want to say stupid, but like stupid for me to wake up at least an hour earlier an hour and a half at least earlier than I would normally wake up. Have to pack my lunch. I go to the gym almost every day, so I now I must pack like my gym clothes, because I'm not gonna come back here and then go to the gym. I'm gonna have them with me already, so that I can just go directly there after work. I have to pack my gym clothes, and because I'm going to be coming back after a long day, my geyser won't be on and the water won't be hot, so I might as well shower at the gym. Now I've got to pack toiletries and all of that, and there's just so much admin. It's cold at the office. You can't even have a little blankie around you because it's not professional. Like, there's just so many things about working at the office that are lame AF, or working at the client that are just so lame that and then you get there, you do the same work you would have done at home, and then it's kind of like, well, why did I just use up all my petrol and spend all that time in traffic and wake up earlier and like, why am I do that? Yeah, so that's also something that I've been considering in terms of the job that I'm gonna get next year. Like, if y'all full-time going to the office, I might not be too keen for that, because nah, bruh, like, I don't see the need. I'm not one of those people that needs to be micromanaged, or like, oh, man, like, I work, I do what I need to do and get my things done. So I don't see why I need to do it pamguako. Why do I have to be in front of you for that? Welcome. Yeah, so it's things like that where too that are kind of just in terms of work. But yeah, overall it's good. I have a new client that I'm working on, so that's been interesting because I've basically mainly had one client since I started training. So now it's like interesting to see the dynamics of working with another client. And like, I didn't realize how organized the main client that I've had throughout my training, I didn't realize how organized they are until I started working on another client, and I was like, hold on. Like, damn, I appreciate them so much more now. Yeah, I'm so glad to be back on YT. I'm gonna try to really like, there's so many like ideas that I've had in terms of like what to film and post on YouTube and all of that. But Andazi, what has been preventing me from actually doing it? I really don't know. Like, I have no explanation for my actions. I apologize for being AWOL for all this time. Anda's number what got into me. Except for that, like I said, I had them Glimby. But other than that, there really wasn't many distractions. So I have no excuse for my actions. I'm really excited to, pull up on y'all with some new content. Yeah. Thank you for, catching up with me. I hope you enjoy the video. Please don't forget to like the video, to subscribe, join the Yay family, the Yay gang, okay? Yeah.